For third estate rebuild.
They're gonna be like something.
And look, no, so they were very and they looked out there.
I just draw a cricket at first.
We have about 3 minutes. Let's make sure that we get down to the first cue.
The peasants or third estates would have rebelled. These laws would have been created. And then, how might a belief of these ideas lead the French to start a revolution against the king? It's a cause. Because belief in these ideas is changing to cause. If it's effect, I'm gonna be so mad.
But
How
it said,
much? Because the
ideas
question
lead
makes
to it though.
but the question makes it seem like that's a cause. How much is a belief in these ideas lead to the French to start a revolution? So, because of these laws were made, and the king did not see them, that led them to start a revolution.
Well, it's in the document. Sure.
Oh. The French people believe.
Alright, this one says, how might a belief in these ideas lead to these ideas? Good, excellent. Yeah, what are some ideas?
He said nigga.
That's not an idea. What's one of the ideas that come out of it? You have someone you highlighted. Good, like that. All citizens be equal. How might that
Right here.
lead the French to start a revolution? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, these people.
Okay, a belief in these ideas might lead them to the French Revolution to start. No, a belief in these ideas might lead to the French to start a revolution because
Everybody not equal.
they are not equal, and
Oh, nigga, let's see right
the government, the king, is not listening to them. They're listening to them.
What you saying?
Okay, it's mostly there's going to be another one. That's going to be
citizens.
Men are born free and equal in rights. No, it said political. That's why.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's look at a response. Who can volunteer for a response to be shown so we can change and check it? Okay, good. That's a lot of people. Let's go with Daria. Okay, so when we're doing change and check, remember the things that we're looking for. We're looking to give really good feedback. So, and it's really a conversation that's meant to be between the class and Cristaria. So let's all take about 30 seconds, and I want you to read Cristaria's response. And when you have a check, a change, or a clarifying question, begin to raise your hand. Jada. Jada.
I was gonna ask her, has she? Sorry, I was gonna ask you, had you know this cause, but I'll give you a check the way you have highlighted lead to start and then with single digit.
Jakia.
How did you get called?
Well, because like the question is that how my belief in these ideas lead to the French to start a revolution against their king. So that makes you think that because they made these rules, then that's how the revolution started. You get it? No, you didn't. Okay.
Well, Jakia could say, now you could say, I got something. Did you get a different answer? So what you could say is, you did a great job with asking her, how did you get cause, right? And then you could say, well, I got effect for this reason, so you could show that.
I got upset because I figured if all the things that happened, there must have been something that made, like there must have been something that caused all of this.
Good, and
Wait.
here's, oh, sorry, did I interrupt you? Here's the tricky part. In some of the documents, it's going to be both. And it's going to a lot of us won't like that because we like clear-cut answers. But lots of times history is not like math, where there's more clear-cut answers in math. There's a way to figure out if you did a math problem right or wrong. In history, it's very different because it's interpretable. Sometimes documents are clearly a cause. Sometimes they're clearly effect. In this case, it could be both cause and effect for exactly the same reasons why Jakia and Christaria explained. Where it's going to come into importance is how you use the document in your argument. You can use it both ways. But you're going to have to make a choice eventually on how to use this document. Someone else with their hand raised for Christaria. Damon. Dan, can't hear you over here. Speak louder.
Evidence from the test to do what? Where it says, like, okay, these niggas to the picture of this time, they can't because they are not equal. Okay. In the test, I highlighted it. Like they said, being equal in eyes of the law. So that means they trying to tell the king they want to be equal, then they apparently not equal now. They're not now, but no.
Good. So you could say, Christaria, you could say, Damon.
Damon.
In my text,
In my text, I have highlighted some evidence.
How would he know it was evidence?
Because it's in pink.
Good, because it's in pink, and that's our color that represents textual evidence. Good, excellent. And one more. Do we have a check or a change? One more, change or check. All right. So primary. Raise your hand if you got primary. Good, excellent. It was primary. It could be a legal document. Who had something else besides a legal document? Stone?
Declaration.
A declaration works. Andre? We're up here. Legal document. What kind of document did you have?
I know this one.
Okay, good. We talked about cause and effect, right? And category, how many people had political? Raise your hand if you have political. Okay, put your hands down. Did anyone have anything different? Damon and Arya, did you have social? How did you come up with social?
Because they came together to find out like what they want to do with this group.
Okay, and here's another point where it could be a little bit more confusing. Generally, if I had to go with like 10% of this could be social, right? But 90% of it is probably political because it deals with direct confrontation of the king and the system that they're operating in. Here, though, like sometimes you could probably argue, like this is 50-50, so there is an idea where it could be both. Jada.
Okay, so can I tell you how we got that political?
You got political? Yeah.
Okay, so when I was reading, I saw number 2, and that made me think if it has a word, then it has to be some relation to where it's showing you that it is political because it says political. So that's basically why we put that, and because of what you see.
What words or phrases in number 2 did you particularly pay attention to?
The purpose of all political involvement is the protection of the natural rights of man.
Good. Continue reading.
easy rights are liberty, property, security, and resistance to oppression.
Good, excellent. So there you're drawing actual specific phrases and words to back up why you gave it political. Now, how might a belief in these ideas lead to the French to start a revolution against their king? These beliefs, and this is what I'm going to focus on right here, because we're going to change this just a bit. When we look at these beliefs, we need specific beliefs. So what are some specific beliefs that are outlined in this document? Darren.
They believe that we're not equal.
Good, that they want to be equal, right? What's another idea? Let me hear from Amira. What's another idea that comes out in the text? So we have, where's be equal? Being equal? What's another idea that comes out? What's something you highlighted down on your paper?
No one should be accused.
Good. No one should be accused. So what does this arrested or imprisoned? So what does this kind of speak to, Amira? That we have the right to what? That we have the right to what? Fight for our good, and we should go have a fair and speedy, does anyone know this one? Constitution? Trial.